just pick a specific song. And the point that he was making. What are we teaching our children? Because he was saying that sometimes we go to church and we leave our children.
You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home.
Last time I was talking to mommy and said, why didn't you go to cell meeting? Say, oh, you know Nadia doesn't like to go to meeting. And I said, no, you shouldn't let her sit there like that because she's adult. She can go to cell meeting, adult cell meeting. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? So that it is all part of learning life skills. Okay? It's not everything. Me, for instance, I always say to myself that there are certain things I lack because I didn't get it when I was a child. And that is going to church. My parents didn't go to church. Okay? Every Sunday we sit at home doing nothing. Okay? So I don't have that spirit of going to church. So if I don't go to church, it doesn't bother me. But when I got married, your mom introduced me to go to church. Okay? So that is something that I feel that I lack. You know, and because sometimes when I see some of these kids, if it wasn't for the schools that I went, there are certain songs and hymns that I will not be able to do. I will not be able to sing. It's because I was never like in a school choir or in a school play, you know, like how in Agape they teach the kids to do certain things, you know. I wasn't. Sometimes we, the adults, we are busy working, making money and everything, you know, and then somehow other we will die, regardless of how you look at it, or we will be no more. When we are no more, who takes over from the things from your toil? Are you going to leave it with fools, or are you going to leave it with wise people? So that your toil will become meaningful.
Krobo House. Okay, so the K is for KWASI. The RO is for Rowena, my mom. W is for Roger. And the BW is for Bianca Wadi.
What about Bryce?
Huh?
What about Bryce?
It was made before Bryce.
Oh!
So Bryce was like, and so when Bryce asked about it, we're like, oh, it's for Bryce and Bianca.
Okay, there you go.
But I know why. I know.
Oh, man.
10, 11, 12,
So the ground gets
13,
darker?
14, 15,
Boku
16,
dark?
17.
The
17.
bread
And then they
dark.
added by maybe 4 or 5. And each drill bit is about 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you calculate, we're about 200, maybe 300 feet.
Really?
Wow. And you
Yeah.
got water.
And I got water.
The vision that we have for you children, you don't understand it. You see. So you need to build yourself up. You need to build yourself up. You need to understand the thing that we tell you. Because it's not everything that we can explicitly explain to you. But if you, as a child, if you are wise, the Bible tells you that you should listen, be obedient to your parents. Listen to your parents. Respect your parents. You understand? There is something there's a reason why the Bible says that. And it says that, I believe, because we have experience. The things that you are about to experience, we've had it. So that we steer you in a way. For me, I don't want to stop you from going out, from seeing somebody, but I want you to make a good judgment when you're doing those things. I can't marry you. You understand? So I'm looking for somebody that is like me, that can take care of this, like I'm taking care of somebody's child. Like your mom is somebody's child. Somebody worked hard to build her to be where she is. So if I take her, or if I took her and I'm abusing her, it's not fair to the parents. You understand? So you need somebody that will think like me, that will appreciate my precious baby. You understand? Okay. So these are the things that we want you to make the right choices. So don't look at somebody's shoe, somebody's car, somebody's something, but look at the personality. Who is this person that you are marrying, or who you are connected to? What is he going to add to you? You understand? Is he bringing any value to you? Or you're going to have to support his habits, bad habits. You're going to support because you love him. Is that how you're going to do it? You understand? Okay. So here, if we go back to Ecclesiastes 2:18, he said, I hated all the things I had toiled for under the sun. He hated it. Why? Because I must leave them to the one who comes after me. Okay? And who knows whether he will be a wise man or a fool. Who knows? Okay. So because you don't know, that is why I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you as my lovely daughter. So that if you listen to me and think about all these things that I'm talking about. You understand? My dad died. He built 2 houses before he died. One in his hometown and one in Accra. And he had 10 children, sharing 4 bedrooms. There's only 4 bedrooms. So when I was a child, I never wanted to come back to my daddy's house. I wanted to have my own. Because I know that if my father died and we want to split that house, it's going to be chaos. You understand? Okay. So in effect, it isn't that he didn't do well. He did well within his own time, what he could do. Okay? So I am doing something, and I believe that I have only 2 children.
40?
I have a lot of stuff.
Well, then I know who's that $1. I throw baby.
Who shall we?
Who's that $1?
Yeah, to some more day.
So that you don't come and say, oh, my daddy has a house, I sell it. It's happening now. It is happening now. If you are wise, you need to build on what your parents have done. You hear what I'm saying? You need to build on it. And you need to let them guide you in a proper way, because it is never any parent's intention not to make their children succeed. All the talk that we talk is to guide you to be a better person. That is all. In the modern era that you think that, oh, this is old, this is not how we do things these days, so you tend to ignore some of the things.
She's at work, she starts shedding tears. Oh, I wish I was
She probably is
It's a
working.
video.
Huh?
It's a video.
Yeah.
no, yeah, then over on every day. Take her for food.
We take a while. She can pound, but
No, but you have to take the set to Maryland.
hey,
You do it in the garage. Or you think somebody will call the police on you? You'll be pounded and you see the police.
It's like Thanksgiving for Christmas.
No, we'll take a picture, a group picture, and send it to her. Pictures. Eating with the food in our mouth.
Build something that your children and your grandchildren will build on it, so they don't have to suffer. Because there is so much suffering, there's so much poverty around, that if somebody is able to break through, you should be able to protect it and build upon it.
Oh, not at all. Hey, look. Nope, I don't have any money. No
Nadia, they're going to ask you for money.
Oh my
They're not doing it for free. You know that. See now, everybody's looking at you because you're calling them.
Any money. Sorry guys, I have no money.
Huh?
And look at him, he's so skinny.
Don't come and mess up my car, man.
Alright, kids. Alright, kids. Smoking this.
See, there's plantain, some chips. You want some? Those things.
Smoking
some?
this hammer time.
You want
Smoking the
plantain?
hammer time. You want some of this hammer time?
Hammer time.
You want to smoke what called plantain chips? Yes, I'm trying to.
Smoke this. Hello.
You hold it like this though.
Oh.
Then you look around and then you puffed it.
I'm finished. Oh, you dropped the hammer. You dropped the hammer
Don't
time.
How could it drop that? How could it drop? Girl, you crazy, man. You know what I spent. You know how much I paid for this thing? You dropped the thing.
Legalized free hammer time.
You know, the shops were on the street. So when the bush highway came.
Wow, Uncle.
I'll crush him over there, boy.
Oh, wow. Okay. As you can see, this is a one-way tunnel. So like I was saying, this is the driver, sniper / killer, engineer specialty. Man has a license to kill on the streets.
On the streets. Wow.
And this is Miss Bangs.
Life is not only about books and degrees and all of that, but there are people with degrees who don't have life skills. They don't have life skills. They don't know how to let survive. So all they know is that they are PhD and that's all. The rest of their life is in shambles. Okay? And it's all about teaching and understanding how to live. How to live. And at least if you live with somebody like me, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I do just about everything as right as possible. I'm not perfect. But you should see, there should be some good in me that when you're looking to another man, you expect that from another man. How many times do I iron your mom's clothes so that we can go to church? So somebody will say, no, I'm not ironing your clothes. Okay, and that becomes a fight. You should remind that person that that is what your dad did for my mom. So it is not beyond you to do it for me. You understand? Okay. So these are some of the things that you look at, certain things that you expect in a man, so that when you are seeing somebody, you don't expect less. I'm not saying that you go and have your husband doing your ironing, but if he will do it, it's an added plus. It's a good thing. It's a lovely thing. I know that when I iron your mom's clothes, she cherishes it more than anything else. You understand? It's not that she can't do it, or Daryl can't do it, or you can't do it. But there's a special something in it that if I do it, even though I don't like it. When I'm sick, that's different. It's just helping the house. There are things that she does that I can't do. So the things that I can do, I do it. It's okay. You understand? So you need to have somebody who have this mind. Because some men are very difficult to live with. Very, very difficult. Some are very abusive. And You should be mindful of that. And you should never take that from any man. You should never allow any man to touch you. That's a no-no. That is the line you have to draw. Any man that touches you is a big no-no. Don't accept that. Never. Because I don't do that, and I don't respect any man who does that. I don't care what the woman does. If you don't like her, leave her. If you don't like her, nobody ties you down and say you have to marry to this bad woman. But once you start beating that woman up, you fail. I don't care sometimes they say, oh, she got Nkrumah, she talked to my dad. No, that's not the way to go. If you don't like her, somebody's child, somebody's baby, don't beat them up. Go report them to their daddy, say, daddy, your daughter is not good. I don't want to marry no more. It's very simple. Once you start beating them up, you cross the line for me. You see? So these are simple principles that you need to learn. You need to learn these things. There are so many men out there, and they all have different motives. A lot of them, they see you, they love you, they just want to have sex with you. They don't love you, but they will say, love you, I love you, I love you, they don't mean it. They don't mean it. And you need to be able to decipher who really is who they are. Those who are good, most of the time they have patience. They don't rush into anything. You understand? And sometimes they even want to come see your parents so that they are with you. Okay, and all of those, they don't hide anything. And, so it is you are taking somebody into your family. So you need to make sure that the person is vetted. That person can pass your father's scrutiny or your mother's scrutiny. Don't go and make up for him. Oh, my boy is just starting out, so he doesn't have anything, so he doesn't wear shoes and things like that. No. Make sure he's ready. You have to let the person be sure. If you start making up for him, he's going to remain in a marriage like that, and he will never come up. He's going to always be sure. Let him be sure that he's ready. Don't make up excuses for the wedding. Never do that. Let him be up, straight up, tie, shoe, polish, everything straight up. Don't go and give him excuses that, oh, my boyfriend just finished school, he doesn't have any money, he's working like this and he doesn't have any money. Don't do that.
I'm ready. Let me know.
Any man who wants to have a relationship with, they have to be ready. If they're not ready, let them go. In Africa, the men who marry, if you are marrying a woman, it is the responsibility of the man to take care of the woman. Simple, period, nothing else. It is these modern days that you find women in America and other places working and things like that to support the family. But under normal circumstances, when you marry, it's your responsibility to take care of it. If the woman chooses not to work, there's nothing you can do. You have to take care of them. Even your mom, I keep telling your mom that she shouldn't be working now. By now, I should have had enough money to stop her from working. She's too tired. And I see it. You understand? She should be relaxing now. You see. So, you see, I have the feeling, I have the understanding that my wife shouldn't be working now. Because when I hear that she's working overtime, it bothers me. She works all this time with no meaningful income to say that everything else is fine. You understand? It shouldn't be like that. And so when I'm there, I do everything that is hard. I'm the one who does it. Everything hard, I do it. Because it's my responsibility as a man. That is the kind of people that you should look for in your life. I'm able to structure my life in such a way that I get a little bit of everything and save the bunch of my money so I can do big things. It is only through savings. Money doesn't come from anywhere. It is only when you make the money, how you spend the money. So you don't spend it on frivolous, stupid things. You need to have a goal. You need to have a goal. What is your goal in life? Okay? What's your goal? So you need to have a goal. And if somebody is made something and he left something for you, then you also have to build on it. You have to build on it. Because it's a legacy. It's something that you're going to leave behind for the next generation. Poverty is not a good thing. Like anytime you're doing something, you have to struggle. You have to struggle. But if you grow up and it's there, you just build on it, but you don't destroy it. So you need to learn that. You need to understand these simple principles. That your dad or your family is not a poor family. You need to be able to hold on your own when they are not there.
Okay, alright. Repeat after me. No. Uncle Michael joined.
Sound like beans people, that's what it is.
No! Oh, no! I will survive!
Yeah, go take a shower.
Oh, killjoy. Killjoy.
You need to command good things onto yourself in terms of relationship. You need to command good things onto you. They are there. You need to make some things. If you don't understand, always ask. When you ask, the answer are two things, good or bad. And you need to be able to accept it. But what I see sometimes you do is that when you say something is not good, you want to, why it's not good. Sometimes we cannot tell you why it's not good, but we know it's not good. You understand? Some of the explanations may not be good. You may not accept it because you have an answer for it. And that is not it. Some explanations, it's better you don't say it. It's better you don't explain it. Because in explaining it, I remember the last time that you brought some Nigerian guy home. I told you I don't like Nigerians. I said, well, what about Nigerians? Why don't you like them? You know, but I know what is there. It feels like I'm discriminating against Nigerians. No. But when I was a child, my dad told me something.
There's a house here we used to watch TV. We didn't have TV, so we went to watch TV in the house. My dad's friend was a lawyer, and that was his house.
They say nobody marries his hometown girl and regrets. You know what that means? What my father explained to me is that when you marry somebody from your hometown and eventually you break up, somehow you broke up, you divorced, okay, and you have children. Okay. My father is saying that when you marry like that, your children always come home. Whether you are divorced or not, they will always, because if you go to your hometown, you will see your children. They can never run away. Because your wife is from uptown and you are also from downtown. Where can they go? They can't go anywhere else. So your children are always there. So that my father would say that when you are up in your upstairs room, when you look up, you can see your children walking down. So that is what they say, that you don't marry your hometown girl and regret. You get it? That my father told me when I was a child. He said that. And I always remember. So that when I traveled, I was mindful of that. That at least if I marry, I have to marry a Ghanaian. Marry somebody, say, oh, he's Nigerian, oh, yeah, oh, he's fine, he's a fine guy. And you forget about his background. In future, where are your children going to be? Marrying white people. They are nice people, all right. They are nice people. Sometimes when you marry like that, they want to come to Africa to live here. Sometimes they just want to come and help. Okay. But at the same time, some of them don't want to have nothing to do with your wherever you came from. They want you and nothing else. They don't want to have nothing to do with that. I'm not saying that all of it is bad. I mean, there are good people. There are good people coming from Nigeria, coming from everywhere. But at the back of your mind, you need to consider that also. That this is going to be something that you have to deal with at some point in your life.
Bacon bits, carrot bits,
Oof.
sausage bits.
Wow.
A bit of life.
Oh, that's yeah.
A bit of prayer.
Am I in?
Dad, when was the last time you ate a salad like that?
No.
Ah, now you're missing out.
They were crumb.
Look at the cows! Oh my god! Look at them!
There are so many things, so many of these things happen. Okay. And oftentimes you don't know where love will take you. Love is a very powerful thing, can take you so many places. But you pray that you have something that is good for everybody. Because it's not like when you get into marriage is never one person that is in a marriage. When you marry, you become one with their family and your family. And if they don't get along, you don't have peace. Somebody will say, oh, they live all the way in Nigeria, I'm not going. Somebody say, oh, in Ghana, I'm not going. It becomes a problem. It's always a problem. It's only if the parents don't have enough money to be doing the trips, going back and forth, it's a problem. You go there, you speak language you don't understand. If they come here, you speak the language you don't understand.
So the mother used to cry that the body should be brought back home. So when the body was brought back to Ghana, it was kept at his hometown for almost 20 years. So after 20 years, that's when discussion came strongly in the parliament that looking at the effort he has done for Ghana and for Africa, he should be given a befitting burial.
See, that's why I like you. You can buy more. Remember all your friends. What about your teachers? You smile. Anybody who smile have a lot of friends. Should I add more?
No, don't add more.
Remember the teacher.
No.
Who used to probably say
No.
Oh, you forget everybody. Anybody who smile buy a lot. Don't mind that. Your daddy.
She's taking your money, you sit there. She's taking your money.
Daddy is just saying, yes, truth.
Let's go.
Political power in Africa, as precious and fragile it is, that if you have the power and you are not able to protect it and it slip through your finger, it will be very difficult to get it back. Yeah, so those two men with the lingering staff and the on top and bed looking behind, that's the symbol of Sankofa, which means go back to your root. You should learn from the past. You shouldn't repeat the same mistake you made in the past. And Nkrumah also married from the modern Egypt. So these are the diversity of culture we have on the continent. As an African, Though we come from different backgrounds with different color of skin, with different languages, we are still one race.
Okay, I said enough. When something else come up, we'll talk about it.